Hi! Didn't see you there. I am thrilled today to introduce you to our new segment, Gettin' Saucy with Rebecca Scott, on the side.
Time for getting saucy on the side. Ciao.
Okay, this recipe is based on a America's Test Kitchen recipe. However, I've simplified it a tiny bit. The fancy step, I think, is, oh, what am I doing? I'm making pesto, simple basil pesto. It's good for summertime and it tastes like summertime. Yeah, I don't write my scripts ahead of time. Anywho, what I'm going to do is throw 2 tablespoons of pecans. You could also use walnuts or pine nuts or traditional or, you know, whatever kind of nuts you like best. Throw those into a dry nonstick skillet with 1 to 2 cloves of garlic still in their little paper cloves. They're 2 cloves and they're in their clothes. Got it?
No.
Excellent. Get it. Alright, throw them into a dry pan, turn the heat to medium, and toss them around until the nuts start to get fragrant. And the outside of the garlic starts to brown a little. 8 minutes later, my pecans and 2 cloves of garlic are lovely and toasted, and they smell not unlike pecans and garlic. I'm going to pull the garlic out so I can denude it, get it out of its skins. Going to dump the pecans into the mixing bowl, or mixing cup. I promise you this is a mixing cup. Going to add 1 tightly packed cup of basil leaves, some of which are going to fall on the floor because that's what I do. 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. Half a teaspoon of plain old table salt. And the garlic cloves once I've taken off their skins. Beep. This is an immersion blender. Charlotte thinks it looks a little like a Ghostbuster thing. Very exciting. If you do not have an immersion blender, have I already covered this? I don't even know. Alright, if you don't have an immersion blender for a small batch of pesto like this, you could use a regular blender. Or also a small food processor chopper thing. So, place your blade in here or turn on your regular blender and have at it. So, blend until you get something that looks a little bit like this. Don't dwell on what it looks like pesto, people, and pesto is delicious. Now at this point, you need to taste your pesto. Pesto-y. Add more salt. You can even add pepper at this point if that's the kind of thing you like to do. You can also, if you're not going to freeze it, add Parmesan cheese, and I am adding 2 tablespoons, and also bruising the toes of Charlotte Racioppo.
I got scared.
Alright, so 2 tablespoons go in. You can just fold it in, but you know what? This is fun. Et voila! Pesto. You can also make pesto with mint leaves or arugula leaves or spinach leaves, and you can mix in all kinds of flavorings however you like it. But I have to admit, plain old basil pesto is my very favorite, and I like to put it on sandwiches, and I like to put it on pasta, and sometimes I like to stuff mushrooms with it, and it's really good and you should try it. This has been Gettin' Saucy with Rebecca Scott on the side.